Welcome to the learning module, Custom, Usage, and Precedents. Custom, usage, and precedents is the most misunderstood governing authority of legislative procedures. Mason's manual outlines the hierarchy of governing authority for legislative bodies, starting with the highest authority, constitutional provisions, next, adopted rules, then custom, usage, and precedents, followed by statutory provisions, and last, adopted parliamentary authority. What does this mean? This means if the House or Senate members do not follow the provisions outlined in statutes or the adopted parliamentary authority, which is Mason's manual in the case of the Idaho House and the Idaho Senate, for legislative procedures, it's okay. Let's look again at the hierarchy of governing authority for legislative bodies. Custom, usage, and precedents follows constitutional provisions and adopted rules, and is a higher authority than statutes and Mason's manual. What is custom, usage, and precedents? These are the traditional procedures the legislature continues to follow even when there is no written authority for doing so. What? Yes, as long as a legislative procedure does not fly in the face of the Constitution or the adopted rules of the body, the legislators can continue to proceed as usual. Why? The assumption is this: all members know the statutes and parliamentary procedures defining legislative process. If the members of the body choose to ignore these requirements, then it is assumed that they have given unanimous consent to override the requirements. What if a legislator disagrees with a legislative process that comes strictly from custom, usage, or precedents? Simple. Object. Then what? Then the legislative parliamentarian must find authority for the process somewhere in the Constitution or adopted rules. If not, then the member can object to the procedure and move to change the procedure. If a majority of the body agrees, the procedure must be changed. Has this ever happened in the Idaho legislature? No, but it's never too late. Now that you are an expert in custom, usage, and precedents, continue to increase your legislative IQ by viewing all of the learning modules in the Legislative Learning Lab.